Do I need to like link them all up? And be like toggled? Oh, I still have these named color rects. I need to like rename them all. What? I mean, yeah. It's fine. What? When it's ready, I want slot 1. Toggled. Mode equals true. Oh no, that's toggle mode. How do we set the currently toggled? I guess I don't technically need to do that. var lot items. I guess could be like, do I export it? Maybe. I'm having a hard time like visualizing. Yeah, this is gonna go in. Maybe I just need to do a quick scribble. So I have it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then wow, I do that so straight. Holy. Okay. So then it would be needs to update the player. It's like, okay, cool. We have the item selected, the tool selected, and now we need the player. Um, okay, we'll just focus on grabbing, or just cutting for now. Um, do a new function in here. I don't know what that stuff's about. Okay. Um, I think it's in player. All right, I'm doing this weird. So currently, if I just boot this, I have two different things going on. Inspect, grab. I want to add like a use tool here. Instead of this being grab, it's like use tool hand. I think that's what I want to do for now. Let's change the context menu. I need to rename all this, and it's gonna, because it's an error to get thrown, where it creates a grab tool button. Oh yeah. I don't want to do it this way. I think what I want to do is I just want to remove the whole grab thing from here entirely. I think that's what I want to do. I don't even want to ever have to go into the menu to grab. So, what is, yeah. I don't want to go into the menu to use a tool on it. Can inspect. At this point, I could just make the context menu obsolete. Do I want to do that now, though? Not really. I mean, it's fine to have the inspect thing. I'm just not going to create the grab button or just have the inspect button. I'm going to get rid of this ungrabbed. I still need that. I just don't need that. Should only have the inspect, yeah. Still grabs fine. Yeah. We're gonna need another function though of that object. we're gonna emit signal to player. So, if I think about it, the idea was to make it so that the reason that the player matters for this, well, for grabbed it makes sense, and for cut it makes sense because it's the player's retrieving materials, potentially. I'll worry about that other thing when I get there. Which means I need the interactable plant. It's actually the player that sends that execute grab. Yeah, here. So we're gonna need a function here. Func execute cut. Not linked yet. Can worry about that now, I guess. It's oh, fun. That's why it wasn't working. This is gonna be very similar. Could probably make this a function. Just I feel like the player does something that doesn't need to happen. I'm getting myself mixed up on context. I should have all this stuff more centralized. The event is gonna be use tool, execute tool. And then we're gonna have I need selected tool. Let's put it below for now. Var selected tool. Are these gonna be type tool? I mean, for now, it could just be a string. I'm not actually using. Is that gonna be a resource? I don't have any physical representation of the tool. In the world. For now. I could just make it a resource. Get rid of these. Oh, I won't get rid of them. But I can't really use that because it's a class name tool. Since area 2D. I mean, I could just like use as is. It doesn't need to be a resource. I think that's reasonable. Alright, player. Let's just say that. Select the tool as of type tool, and then we're gonna go down here and we're gonna say where is it? Execute tool. If selected tool dot display name equals hand L, it's oh, this is a case or something. I forget what the term is. Match. Okay, match. And this is going to be blade. And then a dropper. What do you call it? It's like an eyedropper, but it's like a forget what the term is. A pipette. Do I want to call it a pipette? Not really. These are generic. Hand, blade, combine. I'll just call it combined for now. The idea is that I want to be able to like combine materials in the inventory potentially with the object to create some kind of thing. This is just going to be placeholder for now. Just continue. Oh yeah, there's no loop. Just pass. Grab object, cut object. This would be combine object. That could be called pipette and then be combined. I'll deal with that later. I'm just working on the blade. It's not that important. Man, I do this so weird. Whatever. So this status effect stuff I don't need to worry about right now. So it gets the interactable, and it emits this to the plant. Has on object grabbed, which doesn't. Oh yeah, that would happen. Oh yeah, I'm back to where I was here. So this, for the most part, for this is gonna be the same. I guess the one problem that I have here right now that I can think of is that I made a generic class or script for all the interactables. I guess it's fine. It's just kind of, it should be fine. I was thinking of it and I'm like, it makes more sense to do it this way because if there are unique interactions, I can when part of the emits that I can do, I can have them call specific functions for those. Yeah, I'm thinking too big right now. I just need to focus on this. So um, but I can reuse a lot of this. I just need to rename. Let's use grab, 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 grab all over the place. Is on collect. The idea is that no items to grab, interactions, it's fine. This doesn't happen anymore because I removed it from the interaction menu. Close context. Yeah, it doesn't happen. So this is all part of the grab. This is all like some kind of, it's just collecting items from it. So that, I guess I could just do this. Collect. And then I just need to go to wherever this says grab. 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 On grab items. Interactions. Oh yeah, okay. I see. I actually need to pass player interactions dot. Oh no. I did this weird. I'm gonna have to change the. There's a way to do this to make it do what I'm talking about, but I need to change the resource. Item, other fix. I just don't want it to be like. Yeah, that's fine. I can do it. I'll just have to redo this. It's fine. It's better I redo this now than later. So the ID. Yeah.
You give me a ride in a bit to make my car up?
Yeah, when?
A little while. I'm not trying to rush out the door or anything, so maybe like around noon.
Yeah, I can do that. Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. I'll do that in a bit. Okay, yeah, so I need to fix this. It's not that. I'm forgetting where I put it. Is there an items? It has to do with objects. Interactions here is a type interactions here. So what I need to do I need to make another. This is goofy, but I'm gonna do it. Grab. This needs to be interaction type. Type interaction type. Can't I just make it a... No. Because the whole idea here is... Right here I have like on, grab, on, slash, and so I want the type to interaction type to be grab. And then I would have the 4 fields in the interaction type. This is... Oh man. I need to change how this is organized. Yes. Having to find all this stuff. I guess I could do folder in here. I should sort them by the object at this point. There's enough different stuff going on for each object that instead of it being like, oh, put all the interactions here and put all the interaction types here, is I just need, because each of these objects is going to have a set. So it just makes more sense if I just make a folder, call this green herb. Each one is gonna have a folder. And so then this goes in here. Green herb interaction. Another folder. Call this red berry bush. Put this in here. Put this in here. This is empty. I don't need that. Then in here we make a script and call it interaction type. This is a type. So I can do capital. This is gonna be a class name. Class name interaction type extends resource. And this is gonna have on interaction items. Here, okay, yeah, I'll do this. So many layers. This is fine, this is fine. Okay. And then I go through here, go interaction. I'm on interaction Bing. Interacting. Taken out of items. And then I need the name of the interaction. Export. Var into interaction name is going to be a string. I can just do type equals that. So I have a name for the interaction, the items that you receive upon interacting, the amount of the item that you receive, any status effects that occur when you interact, and then the different other effects that happen when you interact. I think that's good for now. All right, which means I need to go in here, and I need to have just export var this is class name interactions dot types. No, it would be good. Do I even need this one now that I have the other one? Or is this extra layer beneficial? Because instead what I could do, if I think about it, is I would go into, because in interactable plants I have the interactions. But really what I could do is I could have an array of interaction types here. So that would bypass the need to. This is basically, the purpose of this would be to make an array of interaction types. So I think that might be unnecessary. Oh yeah, I think I saw it. Interaction type. Yeah, I don't think this is necessary anymore. Yeah, remove. Quick load. So I'm gonna need to make a few of these. Green herb grab. This could be red berry bush grab. I'll do the other red berry bush stuff afterwards. I'll just do. I kind of have to set them both. Okay. So green herb grab. Interaction name. Grab. Just stick with lowercase. Okay, so I think this makes more sense. Hopefully. We'll see. On interaction items. Array item size 0. I need to go here. Nope. Green herb leaf. Oh no. I need the leaf. There you go. Green herb leaf on the grab. And and the amount is going to be 2. There's no status effect or other effect. Cool. So that's that. Also need to make a new script, which is the green herb cut. Something needs to happen when you cut it. I think this makes a lot more sense. Probably, hopefully. Did I just make a script and not a resource? Oops. Create resource. Interaction type. Hit. On interaction items. Oh yeah, array. You're gonna get a leaf, and you're gonna get 3 of them when you cut. And status effect. I'm not gonna worry about that. Grab red berries. 3. There. Okay. It's not. So what I need now is not the export via interactions. What I need is oh yeah, it would be interactions. Interaction types. There's an array of interaction types. Interactions. But how do I easily get the name is the problem. I don't really have a reference. Say, okay, we have an interaction type. I would need to go through the list of interactions to find the grab. I could just keep track of them separately. And then I don't need a label for what type it is. That might make more sense. I mean, I'll try that. I mean, I can keep the interaction name and just not use it. So I'll just leave this as is, and I can say var grab interaction, and then I can have export interaction, and then it's going to be of type interaction type. Although I think I'm going to end up making it an array in the end, just because if I have more than a few, then I'm not going to want a million different fields showing up, and I'd rather just have an array. But, I mean, for now, there's only going to be like 2 or 3, so shouldn't be too bad. Only 5 things showing up. So then I can just say cut interaction. Oh no, it's on grab. If interactions. Yeah, and then I would want to do interaction type. So then I could say interaction dot on interaction items. That could be named better. On interact. Okay, save. Interaction items. Interaction. I need to. Grab, 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 interaction, interact. Getting each interactable item. It's interaction, not interactions. Alright, does this make sense? If the interact item is empty, there's nothing to grab. Item names, item counts. I definitely feel like I'm going to change this at some point, but it works for now, so... I mean, I guess I can see if it works. But I think I did a pretty good job at changing the names appropriately. Except for the capital G grab. I don't know what that's about. Let's just say collect items. Player, and then we want cut interaction. Grab interaction, cut interaction. Boom, boom, boom. What happened here? You got reset? Green herb leaf. It's a cut, and then the grab. Green herb leaf. Okay. Compile error? Interactions. Well, what's trying to use it? I don't think this is. I'm just getting a ton of errors. Oh, debugger. Use tool. Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't actually set what tool I'm using. So that would cause problems. Yeah, yeah. Because I changed this. It's not grab object. I'm gonna change this to use tool. There, and then it'll stop throwing the error. I just want to see if it's at least executing the tool action. G breakpoint. Okay, cool. So it is not set up though to actually do anything because I don't have a tool selected. I think it's time for me to move the tool wheel under the player and UI here. Canvas layer, tool wheel. Although, do I want that to be on the canvas layer? Or do I want it to appear? Yeah. I'll deal with that later. For now, I'll just have it on canvas, but I'm gonna want it to be relative to the thing I'm currently interacting, or like the player or something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Just look in here. Focus. Oh, that's useful. I was like, oh, how am I gonna do all this stuff? And it's got built-in stuff in the UI. That's good. On each control. So I have the buttons. My prototype drawings. Hand, knife, and the dropper. Everything else disabled. Slot 1, slot 2, slot 3. So I guess I need to link up each of the button pressed. Toggled on. You meant when the button was just toggled between pressed and normal states. Well, because it's part of a button group, right? So only one, and I have it, look, let's see, allow on press is off. So I have a button group, so only one of these can be, because it's in toggle mode. So I think I want to do toggled. Here. On slot 1, toggled. I need to set all these up. Slot 2, toggled. Slot 3, toggled. I mean, those are the only ones I have right now, so I only need 3. But, I guess this could be, I don't know, actually. It's linked up. I was gonna say I could do like on ready and then it would be connect and then get that, but I'll just do this for now. On slot 1 toggled. Then I want this to be grab. So the slot item, selected tool equals and I'm just gonna do this for now as like a placeholder. Equals blade, and then this would be I'll just call it a dropper, I guess. I know it's like a pipette or something, but I'll just say dropper. Hand blade dropper. Save. Oh, I also need the if statement here. If toggled on. So I need to do that on all of them. If toggled on. And then what I can do is go to the player. Event is action pressed. Then execute tool. But I need to know what tool it was. I'm gonna need a reference. Access unique name. Selected tool dot display name. Where is this coming from? Fire selected tool. It's because of that. Um, I mean, I may need to. It wouldn't hurt for the player to know what tool is being selected whenever it changes. Because I mean, then what I could do is on the tool wheel is emit a signal of tool changed, tool update tool or something like that. That probably isn't a bad idea. But this, I'm just gonna set this to string for now. Because that's all I'm doing anyway. Tool isn't used for anything. The type, the class name. So yeah, tool wheel, I can signal the tool updated. I'm trying to, so good. Sort children, pre-sort children. Resized. I guess tool updated. And then I would need the tool name. Name string. And we'll just emit tool updated. Just do it for now. All I know is it will be propagated upward to player, who will then get it and then deal with it. I can change this stuff later. And bind. Then I need to go here, tool updated, on tool updated. Gonna move it. Here. I guess this should go below it. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to execute the tool. I just want to update the name of the tool, which means I want to set selected tool to. Oh, that's, I shouldn't, it should be tool name. because name is already a thing. I don't want to have confusing names. Tool name. There we go. So then hand blade dropper. So I guess I could just print for now. I'll just print dropper. I feel like I need to set the visibility to false. And I need to set the default tool. I'll just do that for now. I mean, on the tool wheel. Slot 1 dot toggled on. No. I mean, yeah. Can I just say that? Trying to remember. Would that emit the signal, or do I go like this? Don't I have to like emit it? Yeah, toggled. No, aren't there like other? Yeah, would be like true. Does that even work? Maybe. I mean, oh yeah, I see now. If interaction. I need to do if not interaction. Return. Print no interaction. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have a name. No interaction. Because it didn't set up the berry bush yet. Yeah, no interaction, and so nothing would happen. Now, I guess to see if that event is getting called, or the signal is getting called. Oh, the selected tools should be, I guess it's fine. All interactions is now a confusing name because this needs to be like all interaction areas. It should be fine. Nice. So there's that. I still don't have the. I need a button to toggle the tool wheel. Should also probably give a little bit of transparency, but that's for later. It's not a big deal for now. Is this part of canvas item? Or something? No, it's just to do with the button. I need there, button pressed. I shouldn't be able to have multiple buttons pressed. Yeah, okay, so that does work. So if it's pressed, then does that emit the signal? Setting button pressed will return the toggled resultant toggled to be emitted. Okay, yeah. That's actually perfect then. I don't need to do this. Just pass. Because that emits toggled. Actually, I guess I can test from, because I never disabled this. So if I just go like that. Okay, it didn't do it. Weird. So it's not setting that. So it should emit that though. No, it didn't. It didn't emit it. It didn't emit it. Why didn't it emit it? It's pressed, so it should emit toggled. And change the press state without emitting that signal. Use that pressed now signal. The toggled is being emitted, but it's not being connected to this function? Why not? It is connected. It should send toggled. That's so weird. What am I missing here? So, toggled is on here. It should emit signal. When does this get emitted? It should get emitted when it's ready, right? I'd imagine. Oh, wait, I think this is just saying, it's not saying it's going to immediately send the signal. It's just saying if you set button pressed, then it'll send it. I think that's what it's saying. So in here, I would need to go and set it. Button pressed equals true. And then that would emit the signal. Yeah, so that should emit the signal now. Oops. That needs to be on. Breakpoint. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that worked. Okay, I understand now. So then... There. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. Thought it was saying if I... Yeah. Anyway. So that's good, but I still don't have a way to change my current tool. Which means I need to make a button for now. Make it like T, I guess, for tool. Open tools. Open tool wheel, I guess. Sure. Open tool wheel, and we'll set that to D. And then I need to event. Is an event. Input event. I can copy, what's the thing here? If event is action pressed. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Um, open tool wheel, then visible. Equals true. Okay, I should do if visible false else. Equals true. So there's that. I guess I can just test that real quick. Hey, it works. Cool. Now, because the dropper's not gonna work, right? Because I go in here, I open the tool wheel, I set it to the dropper, and then it's just gonna do dropper because I don't have anything set. I just have it set to print the word dropper. Okay, cool. So that is working. Toggle tool wheel. I'll change how it looks later. It doesn't really matter. That's cool. So, do do do. I guess I can set the. What do I have? I don't need UI. Tools. This isn't being used at all. That's placeholder for like way later, potentially. Red berries. Green, I believe. Objects. I need to set up. Red berry bush. There's a grab interaction. Set. It's got nothing going on though. Okay, yeah, let me do this real quick. So this is gonna have one. There, red berries, and you're gonna get 3 of them for grabbing. Oh yeah, that's right. And then I wanted to do this is gonna be the test here. I want to, although I don't have an icon, it's fine though. I'll add resource. It's gonna be an interaction type. It's gonna be red berry grab. Oh no, red berry bush cut. Okay, so I want to name this cut. Uh, it's gonna. You'll get 6. Oh, I guess, yeah, you'll get 6. And then, oh, this is gonna be weird. I'm just thinking about things, and it's gonna make me have to probably redo this again, but whatever. It's fine. Red berry. Cut. I want to make it so that when you, if you cut it, then it's going to slow you. Status effects. Slow. That's the test. Okay. So no. Oh, I didn't. I probably didn't add it. Did I? Yeah. There's no cut interaction. Hmm? I'm confused. Player. Interactable. What? What's going on here? Oh, did I not update the naming convention here? No, I think that's fine, actually. That's fine. Just need to move this up. So this is connected. But this isn't connected. That's why it's not working. That's kind of annoying. I have to connect the signals every time. It's definitely a better way to do that. So that's why it didn't work. Okay. Grab. I didn't get slowed though. Yeah, red berries. I have it set to on interact status. Effect is slow, but nothing. Okay. Must not have set that up properly. Oh, it's noon. I have to go and I have to drop stream for a bit so I can help get my brother's car back from the mechanic. So, yeah, I'll throw the stream back on probably later, but I'm gonna grab some lunch, take a little break, and then round two, hopefully. Just gonna have to remember where I'm at. Oh yeah, that's right. Trying to get the interaction statuses working. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah.